Well, is everyone ready? Let's start off with our first one of the day. That's the book for me. To be a You ready? Let's see who can own it and make it their own.
Yay! Bravo! Bravo, it worked. Bravo!
Bravo, there's no sound.
Yeah!
Bravo.
Oh!
Very good. Good job, Iris. Good job.
Alright guys, I want us to focus.
I want more water. This is defective. This water's defective.
What's that?
It's orange. And it doesn't weigh anything.
We're on lesson 1, kids. Learning
We're
your
going to review. Oh, who's ever read the Bible and said that's not possible? Is that real? Has anyone ever thought about that when they read something like, there's no way. That can't be true. Maybe they just exaggerated it or made it up, you know. One thing that really got me is Samson. He slew a bunch of Philistines with a jawbone. Does anyone know that story?
Game
How is that even possible?
They got balls.
Huh. Have you guys ever doubted something that you were told to do?
Yeah.
You went, oh, Iris, you have? Do you remember what it was?
Not really, but I know I have a lot of time. We already had the most.
Can I have new water?
Huh?
New water.
That's why it was. Is that for Verity? Verity, you want to do some coloring? No, you want to watch the show?
Alright, we're ready.
When we go to the show,
We're going.
the show's going to start.
Today in the news. No. In the news today. Oh, no.
Hello?
Hello. Can I help you? Well, I don't know. Who are you?
I'm Kelly McCarthy. I live next door. Every day I come to see if I can catch Rono Jones on one of his cases. He helps a lot of people. I'd like to do that one day.
Oh, but I've heard of you. You have helped some people.
You've heard of me?
I have.
Well, then maybe I can help you.
Yes. No. Maybe. I don't know. Well, the thing is... never mind.
What's the problem?
Well, I'm a new reporter, and my boss sent me out here to find stories to report. Only, I don't know if my boss made the right decision hiring me. I don't know if I could even spot a good story. Well, if I did, I don't know if I could report it in a way that would make sense.
It sounds like you have a lot of doubts. Doubts about your boss, doubts about your job, doubts about yourself.
Oh, no. Maybe. Yes. Oh, I don't know.
Well, you're not the first person to have doubts. In fact, your situation reminds me of an old case in the Bible. I think this will help you.
In Luke chapter 7, Jesus was walking around the land, teaching people and performing miracles. And because of what he was doing, news about him spread far and wide. Well, one of the people spreading the good news about Jesus was a man named John the Baptist. John, you should know, was a prophet. He had been given a mission from God to tell others about the Messiah. The Messiah was the one who would be sent by God to save the people. Well, John knew that Jesus was the Messiah, and he told people to get ready because the Messiah was here. But soon John began to wonder, what if he was wrong? What if he didn't have his facts straight? You see, John had a problem with doubt. He wanted to know for sure if Jesus was the Messiah that he believed Jesus to be. Well, John had a few people who would gather information for him about this case. They were his disciples. They came to him and gave him a report about all the things Jesus had been doing. But this information didn't help with John's doubts. He needed more information. He needed to ask the right questions, and he needed to ask the right person. So John called for two of his most trusted disciples, and he gave them an assignment. They needed to go, find Jesus, and ask him a very important question. And so they did. They went out, found Jesus, and they asked him,
"Are you the Messiah we've been expecting? Or should we keep looking for someone else?"
There it was, plain and simple, a direct yes-no question. John knew that the only one who could say for sure who Jesus was Jesus himself. Now, Jesus wasn't offended by this question, and he understood John's doubts. Jesus, who had been busy healing people, teaching people, and casting out evil spirits, told John's disciples,
"Go back to John and tell him what you have seen and heard. The blind see, the lame walk, the lepers are cured, the deaf hear, the dead are raised to life, and the good news is being preached to the poor. And tell him, God curses those who do not turn away because of me.
Jesus had just given John some of the most basic and important detective advice out there. He was telling John to look at the facts. Jesus had been doing things that no one else had done before. Yes, miracles had happened before, but nothing like this, and not nearly so many. Jesus was saying, look at the facts and know that yes, I am the Messiah. Jesus encouraged John not to give up, but instead to stay strong and keep doing what he was doing. He needed to do this because people needed to know that Jesus was the Messiah and that he was the one who was going to save those who didn't turn away. And that was the information that John was looking for. Jesus had provided the solution to John's doubts. He was the Messiah. Now, John could overcome his doubts and continue to teach about becoming Messiah, who was Jesus. And with that, we can say, case closed.
John the Baptist was doubtful, just like you. But he didn't remain doubtful. He asked questions, and that's just what you need to do.
So you're saying that I should ask my boss questions, and then I should ask people questions, and then I'll have what I need to be a good reporter?
Exactly.
Wow. Thanks. I think I have the subject of my first report.
Really?
Yes.
If she can play
It's about brilliant, underrated, up-and-coming detectives.
Whoa, that's it. The only detective I know is Rono Jones.
Kelly McCarthy, it's you, the next-door neighbor to ex-detective Rono Jones. Really? Let's go down to the Double Dip. I'll buy you an ice cream and get the scoop of an inspiring young detective. Come on.
Wow. You see how he dealt with it?
Yeah.
He didn't doubt it by saying, I don't think so, or I don't know. He asked questions, and he got facts for answers. That's how you determine. Jesus didn't say, yep, it's me. He gave them facts. Anytime there's doubt, and you have to make a decision, you should rely on the facts. Okay? Now, if someone came up to someone and said, hey, I heard this about you and it was really bad. You're like, well, who told you that? And they said, well, so-and-so, and that was your friend. You'd have doubts if they were your friend, wouldn't you? Have you heard they were saying mean stuff about you? Now, just because someone said they said that, would you just believe them?
Yes.
Well, you wouldn't want to find out the facts?
No.
You wouldn't want to go, oh, hey, so-and-so said you said this about me. You should always find out the facts before you make a decision. Oh, Psalms 94:19. All right, I got a question. What does this word represent right here in the front? Psalms. Iris.
Column?
No? Someone else?
The book.
It's the book in the Bible. The number 94 here. What does that represent? Trevor?
The book.
No. Jackson?
The chapter.
The chapter. Now the last number here. What is this? Anyone? Iris?
19.
Yeah, it's 19, but do you know what it represents? We know this is the book.
On
We know that's the chapter.
the
No, this is the chapter.
the page.
The page, no. Jackson again.
Verse.
The verse. Do you know what NLT is?
The version.
The version. What's it stand for?
I don't know.
New Living Translation.
Oh.
Aha! All right, we got that one. We can continue on.
Doubt. That's funny. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't get the joke. I apologize. At least, not yet. You see, I formulated a plan that will get rid of you do-gooders and that thorn in my side, Roanoke Jones, once and for all.
What are you planning now, you villain?
Well, it's not as if you're in any position to stop me, so I might as well tell you. I've come to realize the reason I haven't yet been able to defeat Roanoke Jones is because, well, of his reputation as an ingenious detective. The solution is simple. By broadcasting a specific signal, I can cause everyone in the city to doubt things. They'll doubt everything, and I mean everything, even the smallest things. Pretty soon, people will doubt Roanoke Jones' skill as a detective.
Impossible! Roanoke Jones is the world's greatest detective. I'll never doubt his ability. Yes, Watson?
Oh, you will. Oh, but you will. And you won't just doubt Roanoke Jones. You will doubt everything. You'll spend the rest of your life forever in doubt. My henchmen, they're already in the process of getting everything set up. And I will be joining them shortly. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, right. I've spent enough time with you two poor excuses for sidekicks. It's time to set my final plan in motion.
Wait! How are you going to broadcast the signal? Tell us!
I think I've given you enough information already, so I'll just leave you with this. Today would be a good day to listen to your radio.
What does that mean? Wait, no! Oh no! This is terrible!
Don't worry, Swanson. I'm sure Roanoke Jones is already formulating a plan to save us. He'll be here in no time. Just wait. Game over now. I think I got it. Nope. Oh, it was alright.
There's no time to wait for that. We need help now.
Extra. Read all about it. Swanson and Inspector Leslie Stripe. Captured by Professor Arthur.
Newspaper girl, how did you find us?
The glare is part of my daily route.
What? Now that you're here, we're saved! Quick, look about you and find a way to open this lock.
I'm sorry, but the media must remain impartial. Extra. Read all about it. Heroes incapacitated and the entire city is doomed. Extra. Read all about it.
Well, looks like we're on our own now. There's got to be something in here about picking locks. Now, let me see here. Picking flowers, no.
Picking clocks.
Picking noses, ew.
Picking roses.
No. Here it is, picking locks. Perfect. All I need is a bobby pin. And I've got one.
Hold on. Yes.
Alright, see. See it in. Right, slight twist to the left. Take 32 degrees, and... Aha! I got it!
Ah!
Perfect. Alright, we've got to go, Inspector Leslie, and find Roanoke Jones
Yes.
and stop the professor's plan. Roanoke! We've uncovered Archie Multy's latest plan!
Yes, he plans to send out a signal that will cause everyone in the city to doubt everything.
Yes, and you see, doubts aren't so bad on their own, but if no one ever tries to find the answers or stop doubting, then it'll be mass chaos because God wants us to ask questions when we have doubts, and He doesn't want us to stay that way. He wants us to learn and to grow in wisdom. And Roanoke! Hey!
Oh, yes, Swanson. What is it? I'm taking some time to listen to some music. It helps me to keep the wits sharp, you know.
Amazing! Even at a time when the city faces almost certain peril, Roanoke Jones takes time to renew and train one's mind. Amazing!
Indeed.
Yes, of course, but we have to stop Archie Multy right away. If this scheme is like his others, that means that he's probably in Piccadilly Square. Let's go!
And while our hero travels up Piccadilly Square to square off with that villainous square, Professor Artie Morty, a terrible radio tower of terror threatens to terrorize the townfolk and let trouble!
Hurry up, you elves! The sooner the signal is set, the sooner the signal serves to sever the citizens' certainty. Just start doubting, you fools! Wait a moment. What's this? Oh, it can't be! Swanson and Leslie have escaped my clutches! Ah! Oh, and they've led Roanoke Jones right to me! My plans shall be undone! Unless... Yes, I'll send the signal now! Right now!
And that's why it's so important that we stop the professor. A city controlled by doubt would be disastrous.
Look! Isn't that the professor in a bad disguise right now? Too late, do-gooders! It worked. Now, let's watch as the city becomes consumed with doubt.
Oh, what a catchy tune now! Swanson, what were you saying about an evil plan?
What? No, I don't think that was me.
Of course it was him. You were the one who was dragged me down here talking about it.
I doubt that's true. That never happened.
Inspector Stray, maybe you can tell me what's happening.
I doubt it.
You doubt it? Are you certain?
No, I'm doubtful.
I see.
What's this?
Again, Nexus.
No! distracted by my signal. No, 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 no. I can't give up on this plan. It has to work. Ah, I have an idea. Excuse me, Roanoke Jones? Yes? Only I'm here, Mr. Oh, I just wanted to tell you what a fan I am of you and your incredible detective skills. Say, would you do me the honor of letting me interview you on our local radio station? The listeners of KEVL would be thrilled. How could I refuse? Swanson, Leslie, what sort of things Dr. Unfinished being interviewed by this wonderful and kind gentleman?
I doubt it.
I don't think that will happen.
Good afternoon, citizens. We have a real treat for you today. I'm currently sitting down with Ace Detective Roanoke Jones, who has graciously agreed to be interviewed. Let me start by saying, Roanoke Jones, that you are a genius. It's working excellent.
Thank you, sir, but before we get started, I have to say, you look familiar. Do I know you?
Well, no, of course not. No, I've never met him before, but I'm certain. Let's just continue.
You kind of look like that one guy. What's his name? Artie Morty. Yes, that's it. Professor Artie Morty.
No, I don't look like him. I'm not Artie Morty. No, I'm not him, but I do know that Artie Morty is an incredibly ingenious professor. The smartest villain ever.
No, he's not.
How dare you! I won't have this mindless rabble insulting my evil name. I can't have people doubting my evil genius. This has gone on long enough. Reverse the signal! Now you truly know me for the evil genius that I am. Now, listen up, you nitwits. I am Professor Artie Morty, the most ingeniously, dastardly, fiendishly evil mastermind of crime you will ever know. I am nearly taking control of the city, time and time again, with my evil plots and schemes. But so far, every time I have a plan, it is foiled by Roanoke Jones. But not this time, you imbecile. This time, you understand, I've won. Do you hear me? I've won.
Professor Artie Morty, you are under arrest! 3 cheers for Roanoke Jones! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Constables, take Professor Artie Morty away!
No. I'll get you for this, Roanoke Jones. I shall defeat you if it's the last thing I ever do. Do you hear me?
Thank you, citizens, but I never would have solved this case or any other case without the help from my trusted and brilliant sidekick, Swanson. And I also would like to commend the ever-diligent and hard-working police force led by the trusted Inspector Leslie Stein. And now, Swanson, Leslie, would you join me in the honor of declaring case closed? And so ends another tale of bravery, brilliance, and enough that Dr. Freezing just stun a donkey from 500 paces away. Thank you for joining us for these adventures of Roanoke Jones, Ace Detective. But have we truly seen the
that? I didn't see that coming.
Mommy.
Yeah, I always do.
You always do.
Mommy. Ha! Mommy.
That's for a short picture.
Mommy.
All right.
Welcome to
Oh, yeah, let's see if we can do this one.
Detective who must have a keen eye for observation. Knowing that, here's the test. 3 hats. 1 ball. See if you can keep your eye on the ball.
Easy. I'm great at these.
I always get them right. Mommy.
One.
I think it's 1.
That was round number 1.
One.
Keep your eyes
I
on
think
the
it's
ball.
either 1 or 2. One. I think it's 1.
Let's see if you are correct. If you pick hat number...
Yes!
You're right.
I did close my eyes for a second.
All right, Hannah,
Let's see
change.
what happens when things Get ready for round number 2.
Don't take your eye off it.
Oh, I already took my eye off of it. Where is it? Oh, where is it? Where's the ball? One, two, three.
That was round number 2.
I think it's either 3 or 1.
Okay, apparently I didn't take my eyes off of
1.
because I guessed
I think it's either 3 or 1.
3.
Well, if you think you do, let's find out. If you selected hat number
3.
3, well done. You are a very good
Hey, we
observer.
knew it.
Let's see if you can keep up when the hats move at top speed. Here's round number 3.
No blinking.
They got it. Okay, I have no idea.
Is that 3 notes?
1.
Well, I either it's 3, 1 or 2.
It's 1.
Oh, pick one.
3 or 2.
It's 1. 1.
3 or 1.
2 or 1. I think 1.
I think either 3 or 1.
Which hat do you think is
I think
One.
3 or 2.
3 or 2?
1.
Let's see if you're correct.
3.
If you selected hat number 1.
Yeah! I went for 1. Exactly.
Great detective. Well done, Ginger Detective. And remember, anyone with eyes can see, but only a true detective observes.
Then he just shows that there was always two of them. Are you kidding me?
All right. Oh, don't do that.
We're gonna dance.
Huh?
Oh no. You're gonna like do a robot or something?
I'm just trying to get my legs out because I have my legs hurt.
Look left, look right, evidence in plain sight. The truth is right before our eyes. Don't you see it? If you will find it, if you will find it, look who's behind it.
Can we play a game?
In case we'll break it, in trouble we'll shake it. Whatever comes, we'll make it.
Nice job.
I'm just trying to little.
When we have a case to solve, don't know what's involved. Around one thing we
So-
revolve. The B-I-B-L-E. Only thing we see, it lies a path that we can see. So look left, look right, evidence
evidence in plain sight. The truth is right before our eyes. Don't you see it? Any clue will find it. Any riddle will find it. We'll undo behind it. We will solve the mystery. Any case we'll break it. Any trouble we'll shake it. Whatever comes we'll make it. We will solve the mystery. The B-I-B-L-E.
Yay, good job dancing.
Oh, this is one of my favorites.
Did you already have a snack?
It's time to put your skills to the test. As any good detective knows, sometimes finding the clues means that you need to look closer. Answer these questions and try to deduce what the objects are.
Remember? Let's see how many we can get this time.
Alright, Jackson, let's see how good you are.
Very bad. B. B. Wait.
Okay.
1.
What-
4. 8.
Serious doubts will cause you all kinds of problems. These false doubts can be good for us because they can help us decide what we believe.
8.
I don't know, I think it's B. Doubts aren't exactly bad unless you don't work to resolve them. Doubts are questions with no answer. You gotta work to find the answer. Okay? So doubts aren't exactly bad.
Oh,
Just-
crap.
Oh, what do you think this is?
Looks like a wall was sprayed
It's
paint
red.
on it.
It's red and black. A stoplight. I'm thinking.
I think.
It's metal.
Yeah, I think it's an old car. I think it's a piece of clothing. It's a stoplight.
It's a stop sign.
Yeah, stop sign.
Stop sign.
All right. Yay!
Whoa!
Good
Yay!
job. Imagine that you read something in your Bible and you doubt that it is true. What should you do? You should ask your friends who doesn't go to church about it. B, just keep doubting and hope you figure it out someday. C, ask your pastor at church or your parents about it. Or D, keep quiet, don't let anyone know you have doubts about the Bible.
Probably C.
What do you? C?
C.
Alright, well, let's find out. Good job.
Smart boy. Right now it looks like a car freshener.
What is it?
Yeah, it looks like the front of a car.
Front of a car?
Like a part of a car.
Oh, you got white in it. It looks like trim.
Look like the front of a car.
Does it wait?
Good. Well, could be weight.
I think
thing.
in front of a car.
Oh, I know what it is.
Typewriter. Wait, no, it's one of those old phones.
Oh, you're
Gold
right.
Yeah.
Gold bugs.
Does anybody know how to use one of those old
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine you
Hold
have-
on. There we go.
There
Like
it
you
is.
just turn it, then the last one gets to a number, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took so long to dial.
Yeah. So you've seen one, huh?
Yes.
Imagine that you've asked your parents and your pastor about your doubts. However, you still feel doubtful. Who can you still ask that can help you with your doubts? A, Jesus. B, the teachers at school. C, random people on it. Oh, your pets. Haven't you ever, pets ever answered questions?
Yes, D.
D.
Oh.
B.
A.
B.
A.
B does A.
Wait.
All right. Well, if it's
Why
how
ask
does,
random
how
people
does
on the
Jesus
internet?
answer your questions?
Prayer.
Prayer.
How can random people on the internet help you? You don't know who they are. They can scam you.
Yeah, but how do you ask Jesus if he's not here?
Have you ever heard of it?
Read the Bible. Read the Bible.
You won't tell us.
No.
Well, you could read the Bible. Maybe that would answer the question you have.
Oh,
A backpack.
rug. Or part of a shirt. Wait, part of jeans.
Jacket.
Jeans.
Jeans. Wait.
Oh, what?
Oh, umbrella. Umbrella.
Yeah,
umbrella.
Yeah.
It's an umbrella.
Wow,
Like a
Iris.
pencil.
In our Bible story today, John the Baptist had a serious doubt about Jesus. What did he do? He forgot about his doubts. He decided to just believe. He decided to stop believing that Jesus was on his side. He asked Jesus to come visit him. He sent people to ask Jesus questions. What did John the Baptist do?
Put that in the trash.
D.
Mommy.
G.
Mommy.
Yes. Yes.
D. D.
Yes. Yes.
EFGHIJKRPG.
Yes. Oh, I know this one. It's perfect. Probably like a. No, that one. What the?
Oh, what is it?
Oh my.
Is that a head massager thing?
No, it's got grids and.
Bicycle tire.
what?
Bicycle tire. Bicycle tire.
You think those are spokes?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Spokes.
Oh my gosh! Jackson for the win.
How did you get that? I saw nothing. I thought it was just like, oh, we're just gonna make these people guess white.
In our skit today, what did Professor Artie Morty do to
A.
the people on the city?
Wait, no. Yes.
Cause them to act like chickens? Did he cause them to be doubtful of everything? C. He forced them to accept him as his new king? He tricked them into arresting Ronald Jones.
B.
B. Western Owner Jones.
B.
Western Owner Jones.
B.
Yes.
The one that.
C. Wait, no. B. A.
D.
It's either A, B, C, or D. It's A, B, C.
Iris thinks D. Okay.
I go for B.
I think, yeah, B.
It was B.
But.
He caused them to doubt. They doubted
Very
everything.
careful.
Remember our Bible verse?
Careful. Get down.
Mommy.
Oh. Oh.
Coin.
Water. Quarter or something. Water dripping off of something.
Verity. What is it? What is that?
It's corn.
Toad.
Toes?
Yeah.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
A cookie cutter.
I forgot what it's called.
it's something
bread?
they'll use fixing stuff.
It's
What?
a socket rack.
Socket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bucket rack.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called, that's actually called an open and closed rack.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like a C alphabet letter.
Mommy,
Fill the blanks.
my hey,
And blank.
Iris, fill them in.
my mommy. Fill in the blanks when filled in. Oh, my mommy. Fill in the blanks when blank filled my mind. Your blank gave me renewed hope and cheer. Psalm 94.19.
Very
Yeah,
good.
very good.
C.
Which one do you think it is?
C.
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 When doubts
Good job.
fill my mind, your comfort gave me renewed hope and cheer.
What are you doing?
Who comforts us?
Like a wood countertop.
Hair.
Hair.
Wood countertop.
No, not hair.
A wig.
Wood.
It's
Wood.
a wig.
Looks like a fabric.
Looks like
Looks
a
like
wig.
wood.
Fabric.
Wood.
Yeah, wood.
Ah, who said wood?
Me.
Good job.
I did.
I don't think
No,
it's
I
wood. I think it's skin.
That's a
No,
wooden
I
ball.
think it's wood.
It's a
I
wooden
think
ball.
they're right.
Oh, it's a yo-yo.
How
Yeah.
did you get
Holy
a wooden yo-yo?
That one
Yeah.
is hard.
Yeah.
It felt like a thumb or something.
Well done, detectives.
Oh.
Remember to keep your eyes open and
But
your
you-
wits sharp.
Your wits, mustache, sharp.
You mustachio.
Hi, everybody.
Bye.